Hey everyone, Richard Noto here. I am a realtor, home inspector, and Notary Public loan signing agent located in Winter Garden, Florida. So today I have a video which I'm going to be talking about inventory homes. Now, what's the reason for me making this video? Inventory homes is something that isn't always understood by everybody exactly what it means and the reason why it's done, why it happens. So pretty much what I did was I put together a list of 4 things that is common with it. So the first thing is that the home is currently under construction. You might see when you're looking at listings that the home builder says the home is going to be completed in whatever, a few months from now. So maybe it's April, the month of April. It doesn't really matter. And you're sitting in the month of February, so you go, okay, well in April this home's going to be completed. So what they're really looking to do is they're looking to try to find a home buyer. Now, the other thing is that sometimes home builders, what they do is they just make homes for the sake of, if somebody is looking for a home and they're looking to move in the next, maybe, who knows, 4 weeks, they could just move right into the home. And the reason why I say 4 weeks is that's pretty much the time frame for anyone that has a pre-approval and they're ready to go. It's pretty much going to be about 4 weeks where you could actually move into the home if the home is finished. Okay, so it could either be currently being built, or it can be a finished, completed home. Now, for anything that is a finished home or completed home, you're typically going to see this type of blue tape. Okay, now this blue tape, you're going to see it stuck on walls. Maybe you'll see it stuck on the plate for a light switch or an outlet or something like that. And the whole reason for this blue tape is to tell the contractors that they need to go over there. So if the home builder called in the painter and said, well, we need touch-ups, the painter's going to go into the house, look for all these tape marks and go over there. And if it's somebody else, a problem with a light switch or maybe the faucet on a sink or something like that, they're going to call in the contractor and you'll see probably a piece of this tape stuck to it. Okay, so with that said, a home that is an inventory home typically needs some touch-up work. Okay, it's not totally finished, so to speak, but it just needs some things here and there, and that's perfectly normal because pretty much every inventory home always needs something. Okay, number 3, the reason why a home is an inventory home is because the buyer failed to get the mortgage approval. Okay, or as home builders typically say, the buyer failed the financing, so that's the reason why this home is on an inventory right now. Now, if the buyer walked in and had pre-approval from the start, the buyer would have probably never failed unless they did something crazy along the way, like they started spending up their credit cards or doing something that they just shouldn't have done. But otherwise, if everything with them just stayed normal and they had pre-approval, then it should have never happened. Now, sometimes, the home buyer walks into the builder and doesn't have a pre-approval and doesn't have anything. So typically the first thing that you're going to hear out of the mouth of home builders, a sales team, is, let's get you approved. That's what they say. So let's get you approved. Let me give you my lender. And that's what they go into. Okay. So now if you already have a pre-approval, you could either then use the lender from the home builder or use the one that you currently have. Sometimes you might get a bit of a offer by using the lender from the home builder. They might pay for some of the closing costs or whatever else that they might be running, like a special. Home builders each month are always changing things, so it's anyone's guess. Okay, so we got through that. Now, number 4, with an inventory home, this is the best opportunity for you to get a discount on a home. Okay? So if you have your pre-approval and one of these inventory homes is sitting there, home builders typically don't want an inventory home sitting there. Let's be honest, the home builder's not making money by that thing just sitting there. They're just not. So, they want to just move it, kind of like a car dealership. The car sitting on the lot, it's not making them any money. Sometimes for them, selling it at a bit of a loss to the initial retail price could still be better than that car just sitting there. Okay, so it's kind of the same thing with home builders. There's a lot of similar things with inventory. Okay, so now this is your best opportunity for a discount. Now, if you have a realtor with you, which hopefully you do, because the home builder is the one that pays the realtor, and you're going to pay the same price whether you use a realtor or you go it alone. But when you have a realtor, home builders have extra special deals. Now, not all of them, but many of them do extra things when you come in with a realtor. So your realtor can help you negotiate the price. Now, I have a paper in front of me here because I can't remember numbers to save my life on how much things cost typically exactly. So what I have here is a home builder just recently handed me this paper and said that they have this, it's a really nice inventory home. But anything over here in Winter Garden that's like over 500,000 it's a fantastic home. So I just want to tell you the numbers here briefly, and that the home was sold for $629,000. Now, the person that was going to make the purchase failed the financing. Okay, so that's what was told to me. They failed the financing. I don't know who the person was that made the purchase. I just know that they failed. Now, the builder has this on listed for $606,000. Okay, so they've taken down a significant amount. Now, with that said, it was also said to me that I can get this home for even less in the 590s if I have someone that is ready to go and move on it. So if I was helping a home buyer, and this home buyer has pre-approval, and they were pre-approved for $600,000, I can help them to get this home because it's right there in the price range. The home builder is said to me that they're willing to take off even more than what it's currently listed for. So with that said, this video is about inventory homes, and it also ties in yet again another reason why you need pre-approval, because it just helps you out. It makes everyone see that you're serious, and it speeds up the process. Now, one other thing that I should point out is that if you were the home builder and somebody walks up to you and has pre-approval, and there's another person that walked in and has nothing. Now you have somebody that offers you a price on this home and someone else that offers you a price on this home. And maybe, the person that has the pre-approval offered just a little bit less. Maybe they were like $2,000 less or something like that. Who would you consider? The person that's not ready, that has to go through another 2 weeks or 2 weeks or more of the process to, get the approval and all that stuff, or somebody that is ready to go. All you got to just do is take care of the paperwork and you're good. Again, it adds to leverage for you as a home buyer, and it just makes everyone's life a lot easier by having it. So I hope that you found this video helpful. Please do check out my website at wintergardennew.com. I have a ton of information over there for you. You could check out the floor plans from home builders. You could also check out web pages that I made for each communities. And on that web page, at the bottom of every page, will show you the homes that are available currently for sale. This comes right from the MLS. You can also make yourself a free account, and you could save any of the properties that you see. So if you are interested in purchasing, whether it's in a few weeks or maybe in 6 months or a year, you could always look back at those properties and maybe had some, ideas from them. If you are interested in selling your home, you could also get a quick rough estimate on the website, which will show you the homes that have sold in the area and things that are possibly for sale currently. And there's just a whole bunch of other things on there that I wrote articles on there to help to get you caught up to speed, especially if you are a new home buyer or if you just haven't done it in a while. Things do change, so check out some of those articles. And if you have any questions, and if you do live out of the state and you are considering moving here, please do reach out and touch base with me. That is something that I fully understand how it is to try to move from someplace that's very far away. It's easy for people that are just close by to go, take a drive to a community, but if you're hours away or, a few days away, well, it's even tougher. But I hope you found this video helpful, and I look forward to hearing from everyone in the future.